Galeton High School celebrates their last PBL fair of the year. Springbrook Christian Academy presents their promotion concert and celebrates their first graduate. Canton senior Taran Bellows showcases his musical talent. Sheriff Frank Levindoski wins the primary. Komodo Gelato returns with legen-dairy free flavors. And meteorologist Nathan Wiles returns with Wiles Weekend Weather.
There may be some relief from the wet weather as we approach the Memorial Day holiday. Your Wiles Weekend Outlook is coming up.
These are the headlines today on HPN News, brought to you by Dunhams Department Store. This past Tuesday, May 20th, Galeton Area High School celebrated their last PBL fair of the year. Each group of students did an amazing job coming up with and creating their projects. The theme of this last project was the night sky. The presentation was held in the school's gymnasium. Grades 7 through 12 had the opportunity to present and check out other projects. Once the fair was over, the students were rewarded with a trip to Lyman Lake State Park as a nice way to learn more about the outdoors and to be presented their rewards in an outdoor setting. HPN News student correspondents Corinne Zur and Erica Brown have more.
Mrs. Graber, what exactly is the PBL Fair?
The PBL Fair, well, PBL stands for Project-Based Learning, and the idea of the PBL Fair is to put learning back to students and give them a fun way to learn. So we give students a topic, put them in groups, and have the teachers become a monitor, and have the students explore anything about that topic that they find interesting and create a project based around that with their own research.
Mrs. Graber, how do you think that people did at the PBL Fair?
Well, this week's topic was the night sky, and it was another excellent display of our students' work. They did a great job, just like they have been all year. So I think we saw some amazing projects, some great research again, and they did an amazing job.
Who was the winner of the PBL Fair?
So this marking period for the night sky, we had Miss Lewis's group win. This time they had amazing research. They did their own cards on the zodiac, and then they also played to each individual member's strengths, and they built a model of a planetarium, and they called it a sky dome that people could go in and see their own projection on the tent that they had built.
Mrs. Graber, you have some thank yous to make.
I do. We would really like to thank the different businesses locally that supported our PBL Fair so that we could reward our students with prizes for all of their hard work. So we would like to thank the Nittany, Galeton Shop and Save, and UPMC Soldiers and Sailors, as well as the Park Service, so Susan Schneck and Tim Morey especially. They had us come up there and visit their park at Lyman Run and use their facilities, and it was amazing. We got to have a field trip. You were there, so it was a lot of fun. So thank you so much to everybody. We'll be continuing it next year, and we hope that some more of the community can come and see what our students can do.
Special thanks to all our Homepage Network students at Galeton Area School District who worked together on this story, and our sponsors, Dunhams Department Store, Jim and Mary McIlvain, and Shannon Say, for helping to make our student program and this broadcast possible. This past Wednesday, May 21st, Springbrook Christian Academy presented its first ever Springbrook promotion concert and celebrated its very first graduate, Alan Reed. Springbrook Christian Academy Director Lauren Novak said it was a joyous occasion.
To mark the end of our inaugural year at Springbrook Christian Academy, we held a promotion concert where our students were able to worship the Lord through singing. We were able to recognize their character traits and their achievements this year, and we were able to graduate our first ever graduate. Springbrook was founded with a vision to see students transformed by the truth of God's Word. We wanted to see them equipped, not just intellectually, but spiritually, socially, emotionally, and physically. We wanted to create a place where the home, the church, and the school could work together, nurturing their hearts and their minds. Over this past year, we have experienced extraordinary growth, deepened faith, and unwavering support. We had amazing teachers, families, donors, volunteers, an amazing church body that allowed us to meet in its building. We had so many people blessing us along the way, and most importantly, we had the provision of God. Congratulations to Springbrook's first ever graduate who bravely chose to embark on a new journey for his senior year. Congratulations to Alan Reed.
First off, I would like to thank God for creating me and for giving me this opportunity to be at Springbrook Christian Academy. I also would like to thank my mom and dad for raising me throughout these 18 years, and for my mom homeschooling me all 12 years, and thank my teacher also, Mrs. Jenkins, for, putting up with me and just having a great time with the class, helping me to learn. And I'd like to thank my class for sticking around with me, doing stuff together. It's been a good year. It's been an honor. It means a lot to me to be the first graduate of Springbrook Christian Academy, and I just would like to be an example to the students coming after me. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
It's been an awesome partnership having Springbrook come alongside us as parents. We believe it's our responsibility to educate the kids in a way that honors the Lord and prepares them for life in the world. And we find Springbrook has done just an awesome job of that.
Canton High School senior Taran Bellows presented his musical talents last week at the Rialto Theater in both classical and theatrical styles. His hour-long performance consisted of songs from a variety of composers and languages, each accompanied by Randall Fry on piano. Bellows had prepared for this recital for the past 4 years of private voice lessons with Fry, who also performed a solo number dedicated to the senior. Donations were accepted at the door, and all proceeds collected from the event will directly benefit Taran's collegiate endeavors. On behalf of the Homepage Network, thank you to all who attended the recital, and we wish the best for Taran and his future endeavors. Last Tuesday, the primary elections were held, including the position of Tioga County Sheriff. Incumbent Sheriff Frank Levindoski won the primaries and gave HPN News a statement thanking all who have supported him and his outlook on the future.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Frank Levindoski, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the citizens and my constituents of Tioga County. I want to thank my loving family, my friends, to include my campaign committee, and all of my loyal supporters for their help, their support, their votes. Without them and without their votes, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm looking forward to the future. I'm very humbled and blessed to be here and to serve Tioga County as their sheriff for another 4 years.
As always, Komodo Gelato is open this weekend from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Right now, they're highlighting a new dairy-free mango sorbet. Komodo Gelato generally has around 4 to 6 dairy-free options available, with legendary flavors that everyone loves. Be sure to stop by this Memorial Day weekend. And meteorologist Nathan Wiles has your Wiles Weekend Weather update. Nathan?
Well, thank you, Piper. We just can't seem to catch much of a break from this rain. 48-hour rainfall totals through Thursday afternoon were up to 1.5 inches from Mansfield and Troy and out in Smithfield area, with around an inch reported in Galeton and Wellsboro. Thankfully, we should only see another 1/10 of an inch or two heading into this weekend. Now, unfortunately, this weather system that's been impacting our area these last few days will bring another chance for intermittent showers today, with perhaps a gusty shower or even a rain squall during the afternoon. High temperatures will run a couple degrees warmer than the last few days, reaching into the middle 50s with a few glimpses of sun, something we haven't seen in a while. Now, heading into this weekend, Saturday will bring a continued chance for showers, especially during the afternoon, with some breaks of sun and high temperatures mostly reserved to the lower 50s. We'll still have a fair amount of cloud cover overnight into our Sunday morning. And you guessed it, another chance for isolated showers by Sunday afternoon. Those temperatures getting into the upper 50s, which is a far cry from our average high of 72 degrees for this time of year. But things do finally shake up for Memorial Day with a mix of sun and clouds and temperatures returning to the mid to upper 60s. Now, if you're planning an outdoor event, whether it be for a graduation, wedding, or family reunion, Wiles Valley Weather's event forecasts are available to the general public to aid in your party preparations weeks in advance. Make the right call and reach out to us at 570-423-6151 or visit wilesvalleyweather.com. I'm Chief Meteorologist Nathan Wiles. Have a wonderful weekend.
This HPN News Update has been brought to you by Dunhams Department Store. Dunhams has been serving the Twin Tiers communities for over 100 years. Located in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania, this family-owned classic department store has hand-picked selections for everyone. There's something about Dunhams. For HPN News, I'm Piper Andrade. Happy Memorial Day weekend.